Yeah, so obviously the top tier recruit would be somebody who has triathlon experience. We're finding that to be pretty rare though. And so we're trying to find somebody who has swimming, biking, or running experience as a single sport athlete who maybe is burnt out from doing that one sport and is interested in doing that sport twice a week, and then cycling twice a week, and then swimming twice a week if they were a runner. So just trying to figure out if we can get one of those top or even mid-tier recruits from a swimming background or a running background. Cycling is not as prevalent in the States. But just to get those people, and maybe they're not interested in doing that full-time at college, but they still want to do a sport, knowing that they can jump into triathlon and it could be just like the rebirth of their athletic career. Just constant communication with the team was huge, figuring out what worked for them, what didn't, how to balance their schedules as best as possible. And we just kind of attacked every race. So the 3 races leading up to the national competition were what built us to the national competition. And we were able to learn from each experience, have a lot of fun, and just try and do our best. And it ended up being that it was down to the wire at that 3rd competition, but we qualified. We had a photography major, a physical therapy major, and a criminal justice major, and a nursing major. So we had 4 different majors within. I would say that from a recruiting standpoint, it sounds like the people who seem to be interested in triathlon are interested in the sports sciences, which makes sense. They can apply what they're learning at practice and vice versa. But it sounds like, based on some conversations with some of the upperclassmen who are on the team, that the sports sciences are things that the school really excels in. Having that DPT, Doctor in Physical Therapy program, having the new human body lab across the street, those kinds of things. It seems like the school's putting a lot of money into the sports sciences, and so I'm trying to get students who are interested in those majors onto the team. I would say that their opportunity for growth, being able to see the transition from when the 2 students who didn't have triathlon experience from the middle of August to when we went to nationals, it was amazing to see how much better they were as far as technique in all 3 sports, how much more comfortable they were, the fact that they were teaching each other. They're just at that age where they're constantly learning, and to be able to put that into practice, into something that can be so complex and just really hard to grasp for some people. The college athlete has a really pliable mind, and they picked it up so fast. It was really cool. You don't have to be the best runner out there, but if you're pretty good at all 3, you could be the best on the day. And that's an exciting possibility for a lot of students who think that they might not be the best possible single sport athlete, and then the next thing you know, they're winning championships in triathlon. Yeah, I want them all to know that triathlon is an opportunity for anyone. You might not think of yourself as an endurance athlete, you might not think of yourself as a swimmer, biker, or runner, but triathlon allows you to kind of surprise yourself, and if you give it the chance, it's going to give you back a lot. And anything you put into it, it will give you back. And so you have a positive attitude, you're willing to work hard, I'm willing to work with you, and I think that it's going to be a great opportunity for everybody involved.